Hello, beautiful souls out there, star seeds, children of light. So I'm Chris, and I wanted to talk about a topic that's very close to my heart, and that's the topic of true soulmates. There are soulmates and there are true soulmates. So I wanted to speak about uh, something that I went through a while ago, and it took me about 10 years to find my soulmate. I was divorced. I had gotten divorced, and it took me a long time. It was quite a journey to find the person that was right for me. So I must say, it was quite an ordeal, and I did learn a lot. So I just want to talk about, what I learned from that experience. I did the whole online dating thing. I did, I met different types of people, and it was a very frustrating time for me. It turned out, it there were times that it was very frustrating. So I can understand if you're going through that. I totally understand. But I learned about a lot about myself, and I believe that I can help others. So I just wanted to express that there are certain steps and certain things that you can do to, I believe, speed up the process of finding your true soulmate. So some of the things are, um, there's also that element of just, there's also the element of divine timing as well. So many people want to find a compatible person to share their life with. However, obviously it's not easy because you just can't snap your fingers and boom, that person shows up. The universe plays, it's a universal timing thing, and you have to go through your journey. So yeah, it can take some time and patience and lifetimes to find your soulmate, your true soulmate. That one person that fits into your life perfectly, and where you don't have to, it's, not a struggle to have that person in your life, and, it just falls into place. So basically, what is a true soulmate? A true soulmate is someone who you have karma with, and you have that special spiritual connection with them. And you can meet somebody who is your soulmate, that you have to work out certain karma with them from, past karmic lives. And it may not be, may not be like a positive experience, but that's something, that's happened to me where I probably recognize somebody and it was somebody from my past. And then when I looked into it, it was some karmic lesson that I had to learn and I had to work out in this life to move on. So a true soulmate, you will have that spiritual, emotional connection with, and there's going to be understanding, good communication, love, balance, maturity, and caring. And finding your soulmate comes after you have worked on yourself. See, that's very important. You have to work on yourself before you can find your true soulmate. You have to, work on your your karma and what is blocking you. So you must also mirror the characteristics that you wish in a mate. So, for example, if you want to find somebody who's a great cook, well, then you should work on your own cooking skills so that you can find somebody who is a great cook, because you want them to mirror, it's like holding up a mirror in front of you. You want that person to have like similar or the same characteristics as you. So you want to have somebody that is like on your level. And also emotional baggage. You have to let go of the emotional baggage. So that means you have to let go of certain emotions, anger, frustration, and that can be very difficult and very challenging. I know. So you would have to let go of anger from past relationships, failed relationships. Let's say you were divorced, you would have to let go of all that and be okay with it. And, let go of regret and any negative emotions that are blocking you from finding your true soulmate. So we must clear ourselves from those emotions that block the highest outcome and do the spiritual work. So if you're holding on to negative emotions about somebody, that is going to block you. That's definitely going to block you from finding who you're meant to be with. So, I would recommend like going to a healer or a counselor, if you have trouble letting go, speaking to a friend, doing whatever resonates with you to clear yourself. And also surrender to divine timing. Because if you don't, and you kind of approach this as, okay, like you're like, let's say your inner dialogue keeps saying, okay, when am I going to find, you keep going over and over again in your mind. When am I going to find that person? When am I going to find that person? It's like you're putting fear into it. You're obsessing. And when you obsess on something and you're frustrated and you want something to happen, the universe is pulling it away from you because you're putting fear behind it. So you kind of have to like train yourself not to think about it. And probably the next thing is occupy your time. It would be very useful to occupy your time so you're not thinking about that. And also use manifesting tools such as visualizations, affirmations, maybe create a storyboard, and probably just give up. Surrender. Not really give up for now, and then just surrender and just trust the universe that you will find that person, that true soulmate. Set intentions, write a list of characteristics that you would like in that person. Also, don't settle. Sometimes the universe brings us somebody and they have all the like most of the characteristics, but then there's that one thing that it's like, it's a deal breaker. So don't settle. I mean, it all depends. If the deal breaker is a minor thing, well, no, I mean, if it's a minor thing, okay. But if it's like something in your top 10, I would say don't settle. And also this is also very important, stay in a high vibration, because when you're in a high vibration, you will attract somebody that's in a high vibration. So that's also very important. Yeah, and I already said about, not obsessing. So what else? Okay, and then also, as I said before, a true soulmate versus a soulmate. is a reward. So when you find your true soulmate, it is a reward after you have worked on yourself. And, after you have worked on your karma in past lives and present life. And a soulmate is more like, it can be a karmic connection, but it's more like a learning experience that comes from your past lives. And it's something, that you probably didn't work out in a past life. So you're working it out in this life. And, it's something that needs to be worked on in order to develop yourself. And that's it. So if you have any questions or comments, please, comment below and subscribe to my channel if this resonates with you. And I am doing tarot card readings, so you can click on my link below. And that's it. Please subscribe, share, like, all that great stuff. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.